go down and check out teachhoops.com down in the show notes. It's a great place. It's a great resource for any coach, youth, high school. You'll love it. And I just wanted to give you kind of a plug for that so you could go check it out. Thanks.
Price of one. 2 dynamic different stretches for the free price of 1. So I can't beat that. I guess free is free. All right, so we're going to do the first one we're going to do is airplane. And again, just like a lot of the other dynamic warm-ups I've been kind of showing you, you don't need a lot of space for this. Hallway in the middle of July in Texas at an AAU tournament will work. Okay, so Superman, no, airplane. We're going to do airplane first. So key with this one, we got to hold this now. Straight. Okay, both arms back. Ideally, he'd get these even up a little bit more, but this is actually really pretty good. Then he's going to take 2 steps. 1, 2, go the other direction. Good. Get this leg straight. Get this leg straight. There you go. Good. And then go the other way. All right, so come back here. Come back here. We'll do it again. Then Drew, we'll come around and have Drew do it too. Go ahead, both of you do it. I'll show you. Drew doesn't quite get quite as flat. So, yep, his legs got to get up. His core is not quite as strong. Get those arms back. All right, come, taking that. Yep, did you feel that? Yeah, 2 more. Yep, so ideally, this is more of a straight line. That needs to get down a little bit. Yeah, that's really good. 1 more. Good. Go all the way to the gray line. Take 3 more steps and go all the way down to that gray line and then stop, turn, and face me. Do 1 more. Yep. So stretch as far as you can. Trying to get those arms back. Get those arms back. You should really feel flexibility. So that'd be the first time down. Then I would switch it into Superman. So Superman's the same thing except Superman flies like this. This is an airplane or a bird. Okay, yep. So you're going to do the exact same thing, but now you're going to put both legs out. And again, try to keep it straight. That's better, Drew. Kick that back leg up. Couple steps, go the other direction. And again, the reason I like these drills is it doesn't take a lot of space to do them. It will get your guys loose before the game, before the tournament, before the practice, whatever it is. And flexibility is so important. I believe, especially at the youth level, at the high school level, not only should you work on your shooting and your dribbling and your team play, but you should work on your flexibility and your balance and strength. So those are things that maybe you're not playing on a Tuesday. You go work on your balance, or you work on your flexibility, or core, or work on your weight. Frankenstein or high kick. You go with the pom-pom routine, I guess. So this is an easy one, but it's a good one. Don't let them go too fast. Make sure they're keeping their legs straight. They should be feeling it in the back of their legs there when they're doing this. So go ahead, guys, let's demonstrate this. Go real slow, and then I can show, yep. So notice that both of them are really trying to keep that leg straight. Yep. All right, keep going. Good. Try to kick, yep. Try to touch that toe to that hand. And again, I usually do this coming down to half court and then coming back. You don't need a lot. The great thing about this drill is you don't need a lot of space. Turn around and come back. Go this way. You can do this in a hallway before the game. This is not one where you need a lot of space. And again, Drew's cheating a little bit just because he's not super flexible right now. He's still growing a little bit. Anthony's doing a little bit better because he's, a little bit older and a little bit more flexible than Drew is. Drew's kind of going through that stretch right now. Stop. But just make sure that they're keeping their legs straight and they're not going.
All right, next drill I'm going to show you is a shooting drill. And it really should be the first shooting drill you do once you get in the gym. This is all about developing good habits and getting multiple practices. I run this as a 3-spot progression, which means as you make shots, you move back 2 steps. So it's 3 spots, 3 shots. Okay? We're in tight. We're looking for perfect shots. So Drew, at the first spot, first thing I want to check is, are his feet set and are they balanced? His shooting foot, which is his right foot, should be slightly in front of his other. His ball, the ball should be in the shooting pocket. I also want him shooting off of his right hip. That right foot should be in the middle of the hoop. So that's the second thing I'm checking for. Elbow needs to be under the ball, and I call that a waiter position, like you're a server at a restaurant. Okay? Eyes are on the rim. I don't care if it's front or back. I just want them looking at the rim, which is the target. And then the last thing we're focused on is our follow through. So all right, I'm going to intro for you a drill called the Mikan drill, which is as old as Mikan is, one of the original basketball players, okay? It's working simply on footwork, rhythm, and finishing high off the glass, shots around the rim. It's essentially continuous layups, if you want to call it. The key to this is you got to keep the ball chinned and high the entire time you do the drill, okay? I'll slowly walk through, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when one of your guys may do this drill, okay? Again, the ball stays high. We're using good layup form, so you're always jumping off of your inside foot. Aiming for high in the shooting square. Once you rebound it, keep the ball high. It should be a cross step, pivot, and you finish up on the glass. Cross step, pivot, keep the ball high. Work on finishing, okay? Whoop, miss that. Okay? You can extend this by giving them a time frame and a number of shots you need to make. We need 35 in a minute, 40 in a minute. 45 is an advanced level Mikan drill in 1 minute. The other way you can extend it is by having them do it first, going through a second time, having them trying to beat their score. We're always working on progressing and improving, no matter what. Okay, Drew, come in here and let's demo a Mikan. Right side first. Let's start on the right side. Ready? Go! Finish high. Step with that inside foot. Yep. And what you notice is the left hand is weak, or whatever their weak hand is typically is weak. Don't throw that ball. Shoot it. Shoot it. Finish up. Chin the ball. Don't let it come below. Practice good feet. Get your rhythm. Get it to the backboard. Good. Let's go 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And again, the key to it is you can have fun with it. Make it fun for the kids. Challenge them. Put a score to it. Beat your score. And then remember those few things that we're looking for. Good footwork, jumping off your inside foot, finishing high off the shooting square, and keeping that basketball chin up high.
This drill we're going to do, and I call this is kind of a fun way to start shooting with the kids, is I call it the ladder drill. Ladder contest, because you're basically competing against yourself and your teammates, see how far you can get. So we're going to move you in, Drew, because this might be out of your range there. All right, so so Drew's going to shoot there, and if he makes it, which hopefully he does, he's going to take one step backwards, okay? And the object of this game is to get your head under the other basket. So as soon as he keeps making it, if he keeps making, he keeps taking steps back. So what we're doing is we're making a little bit of a contest. He wants to keep shooting, and it went in, so he gets to take another step back. As long as he's making the baskets, all right, he missed. Stop. So as soon as he misses a shot, he has to take a big step forward. Okay? This will also be a great way for you coaches to see who can shoot long distance and who can't. If kids are always inside the paint, you know they have some shooting issues. So Drew missed that one. He's going to take a step forward. He makes it. Okay? Takes another big step back. And you know, at this age, you know, now he's got to take a step forward. You know, in the middle school age, they can get definitely way past the 3-point line. You know, high school age, I've seen them get to half court and beyond. It's a great way to get them shooting, focusing, putting something up on high. Since the beginning of the game. So what we'll do is let's do left hand first. You guys put the ball in your left hand. So I like to use the lane. Especially if you have a whole team, you can work them all the way up and down the court. And what they're going to do is this is you know, how often you're passing, standing. This is about touch, it's about feel, it's about moving and being able to make those passes. So what they're going to do, they're going to both be in the left hand, and they're just going to pass it back and forth to each other. Yep. Switching hands, and notice the ball is left side staying on the right side, so there's not a lot of movement there. So then after they get kind of the hang of this, now they're going to come down here to the top of the key, and then they're going to go all the way back down. So the first step is stationary, keep going. The second step is movement. Good, stop. All right, so the first variation was standard, the second variation was moving. All right, so the next one is now you're going to touch pass back and forth. Yep, you got it, you know which way you're going to go. So they're starting in the right, he's going to pass it to the left, and then he's going to bring it across. Nice and slow, yep, perfect. So it's a touch, pass, across, and then pass. Again, the progression is do it stationary first. They seem to have it down. Now we'll start moving when we do this. Good. Stop. All right, perfect. Two-person passing. Great drill. Very simple game. One guy has a ball in one corner, the other guy in the other corner does not have the ball, and they play one-on-one full court. Simple. Okay. The only caveat is the offensive guy has to score in 5 seconds. For high school players, I'd probably make that 4 seconds. We want them to be able, we want them to sprint, we want the conditioning, we want defense to get back and try to take a charge. There's all sorts of things that you can really emphasize in this. And if you have only 2 baskets at a youth practice, great drill. Because you line them up and boom, boom. As soon as you know it's going to, every 5 seconds, you're going to have another group going. All right, so one-on-one, you going to run me over? Can I stand here? Am I okay? One-on-one, corners, full court. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so Reggie did a nice job there in the sense that he did not give up a layup, okay? Defensively, that's goal number 1 is not to give a layup up. So we'll do it one more time going the other direction. Ball in one corner, doesn't matter the corner. You can change hands if you want to do that. Maybe on the right side use right hand, left side use left hand. There's all sorts of variations. All right, one-on-one, corners full court. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, he missed it just because the defender was hustling down. So we're trying to really teach our defenders, we're in a sense of, scramble at that point, get back and defend the rim. Like this drill, it's a hard one, so disclaimer, somewhere up here on the top, this is hard. It's going to be, especially for the younger kids, you might need to get a youth ball or a girls ball. We're going to give this a try, but what you're going to do, I love 2-ball dribbling, there's going to be a ton of those up on the website, but this is a good one in the sense that you dribble 2 balls, you slam one down. The key to good dribbling, are you listening to this, Drew? The key to this good dribbling is pounding the ball hard. You have to pound the ball hard because if you pound it hard, it comes back up to you faster, so it's in your hand longer. The people that kind of do the leisurely dribble are the ones that get it stolen and lose basketball games. All right, so Ant's going to dribble as hard as he can, just 2 balls. Just go ahead. Yep, so he's pounding. He's doing a great job. All right, we can work on inside the knee. We can work on outside the knee. Great. But the twist of this drill is he's going to pound one of the balls down, and it's going to become stationary, and then he's going to get it moving, and then do it again. Now he's going to switch, do it again. Yep. And then he's going to try to get to stop, and get it going again. So it's got to be almost a little bit of a curl if you're watching slow-mo, a little bit of a curl, a little bit of a cup with that. It is great because it's making you focus on not only dribbling it hard, but trying to get that one up. So you're trying to get a ball up while you're not really watching the other hand. So what I think is use your strong hand to slam it down and set it stationary on the ground. Use your weak hand to pound. That way you won't really be thinking about all the pounding you're doing with that weak hand. Great drill. Go out and work on it.
Got it.
Today we're going to have Drew work on his dribbling with a balloon. I think this is a great drill. I saw this several years ago with a tennis ball, and I thought it would be an interesting way to kind of do it. So first thing he's going to do is dribble inside, be in a nice good stance. Yep. And just kind of, I'm going to move out of the way here. Just trying to keep his head up, good show. Next one he's going to do is he's going to grab the balloon, Drew, and then he is going to do front and back. Okay, front and back. Yep. Keeping it up, and we're just going to do right hand. You can obviously do this with the left hand too. Okay, do inside, outside. Inside, outside.
All right, now do crossover. Great, that's great. So another thing, hold on, grab up. Another thing you can do is you can change the size of the balloon. This is like a party balloon. This is a water balloon, so he's gonna try with a water balloon. It's a lot harder to do it with a smaller balloon, so we'll have him do that real quick. Okay? Let's just do regular dribble, getting that good stance, nice and low, inside. All right, yep, go ahead. Get up on the hip though, big, hard dribble. Good, so you can see with that smaller balloon. And then another way to really change this drill is to get a fan. I did that recently, maybe a year ago with the camp, and I put a fan for the older boys and it was blowing it around. So again, they had to anticipate where they wanted to go, and I thought that was really great. Why don't you finish out with crossovers with the small balloons? Oh, between the legs, good job.
Hey everybody, I'm in my math classroom and I thought I'd give you a shout out. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you like them, go down and check out teachhoops.com down in the show notes. It's a great place. It's a great resource for any coach, youth, high school. You'll love it. And I just wanted to give you kind of a plug for that so you could go check it out. Thanks. Okay, next drill we're going to do is what I refer to as I didn't eat my vegetable drill. So this is a good one to do with your son. I've noticed as he's gotten older, we've played in better tournaments, that the game gets more physical. So I think it's important for him to feel what it's like to get fouled, because a lot of times, nothing against officials watching this, but they don't call it a lot in the summer. So I want him to get used to getting fouled and still be able to handle the ball. So initially what I do is he kind of turns sideways here. He's going to dribble and I'm going to foul him. I'm going to hack his arms, I'm going to push him a little bit, I'm going to make him get used to what it feels like to have contact. We'll do this for about 15 seconds, then we add a second ball. All right, go ahead, Drew. Go. Give him a shove. Oh, and that's what will happen when you do this. He'll lose the ball. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Once in a while, give him a shove. Yep. Good. All right, stop. He's going to grab the second ball. As he does that and sets up, again, it's just getting used to the contact that happens in a game. So when you get bumped a little bit in traffic, you won't lose the ball. All right, go ahead, Drew. And again, stop. Good. As he gets stronger, maybe I can give him a shove. As he gets stronger, I can do some other things. But I think that's a really important thing as far as getting used to the contact.
Go. Good. Pause for a second, butt down, shoulders back. You gotta pound that ball. The ball's too high. Good. Head on the hand, head on the hand. That hand's on the wall so you can focus on it. Good. Keep your hand right there. All right, crossovers. Head up. Yep, keep. Pound that ball harder. Pound the ball harder. Good. Head up. Keep your head on your hand. Shoulders back. Lower. Pound that ball. It's bouncing too high. Good. Switch. Shoulder back, head up, pound it, pound it, pound it. Keep your head at the hand. Switch hands. Head up, shoulder back, fingertips. Pound the ball hard. Switch hands. Keep your feet are a little wide, get them a little closer. Shoulders back. Good. Okay, first agility drill we're going to do is Drew's going to start in the middle of the paint. We're using chairs, you can definitely use cones. And what he's going to do is I'm going to call a number out. So to Drew's left, he's going to point. We're going to number him 1, middle is 2, all the way over is 3. And when I call a number out, he's going to sidestep and then actually you're going to put your head below the basket, Drew. So take about 3 steps back. Yep, he's going to stand right there. And then what's going to happen is he's going to come out and close out on the ball. Ready? 1. Good. Then he's going to slide back. 2. And then faster going back. 2. Close out, close out, close out. Good. 3. Good. 1. 2. And then you do this for about 30 seconds. He'll get good ball movement. 3. And it's teaching him to close out and get good footwork. Head up, head up. Sorry guys, everybody down there. And I'll give you a free throw one too, because you were asking about free throws. Everybody grab a ball. We'll do this with a ball. I'll be really mean today. So you can do this without a ball. You can do this with a ball, whichever way you want. The way it works in our program, once I pick the team, which is usually tryouts are Monday, I usually have my team picked by Tuesday night. Okay, we go Monday morning, we go Monday after school, we go Tuesday morning, I pick the team Tuesday night. Let's not kid anybody, all right? So that's 4 practices, I'm picking my team, because we gotta get ready in a week and a half, okay? Once I pick my team, then they have to do this drill to get in the locker room. They have to do this drill to get their practice gear. They have to do this drill to basically get any privileges that I'm giving to them. Okay, so AED is in here, so I don't want to have any issues. All right, so I've called this sequence. I don't know, my guys call lots of names that I probably can't repeat. Okay, so it's a sequence, and here's how the sequence goes. It goes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and then it goes back down. 11, so the odd numbers, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. Okay, you got to do a little math. It's the math teacher in me. So I make my guys do it with a basketball. The younger guys, I don't necessarily make them do that, but I'm going to make them run and I'm going to make them dribble at the same time. So what they have to do is they have to do 1 full length, and this is 94 feet rather than 84. They have to do 1 full length in 5 seconds. All right, ready? Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, when I do this drill, I'll break them up into 3 groups. So the first group just went. The next group goes. So that first group is resting. The third group goes. They're resting. Okay, now we're going to do 3. You got to do 3 in 15 seconds. So I take each one of those numbers and I multiply it by 5 seconds. Okay, so we go my guys have to go all the way to 13 and come back down in one try to be able to get all their gear. It takes them usually about a week and a half, and usually I have to cheat a little bit for them to be able to make 13. But that means I got them, because they want to get the practice gear and they want to get in the locker room and they want lots of things at that point that I'm not giving them. All right, so you're going to do 3. Ready? Go. Come on. That'd be close. Be right about now is when they'd be done, I think. Good. So, again, the key to that drill is you got to break them up into groups. Okay? Whoa. You guys play this weekend? All right. Hope coach is going to sub a lot. So I go, again, maybe for your team you can cut it down to 11, but it's the best conditioning drill I have found, because they're not only dribbling, but they're running up and down the court. You know, I love it from that standpoint. What it does to my guys is it does this, because they want something from me. I'm not giving it to them. I basically had half the kids in my class this year, I think, and every day it's like, Coach, we can't. I go, you can do it. You can do it. But you can only try it once a practice. More than once a practice, it ain't happening. Oh, we'll try it again. They get to 9 and then they don't make it. Send them home, because they're not going to make it. You know, the first time you run it through your program, probably 11 would be a realistic thing. You know, my guys kind of know what's coming. So we do some conditioning and running and stuff before the season does. We have a hill in the back just similar to the hill they have at Elver, and we work that hill a little bit. So they're getting in shape. They know this is coming. They know what they have to do. So, you know, it's kind of my Elver Park. But I think it's the best condition.
Hey everybody, I'm in my math classroom, and I thought I'd give you a shout out. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you like them, go down and check out teachhoops.com down in the show notes. It's a great place. It's a great resource for any coach, youth, high school. You'll love it. And I just wanted to give you kind of a plug for that, so you could go check it out. Thanks.